All we get from the mainstream media is fabricated news stories, trauma-based mind control. This is putting the public in constant fear. They want to put us in fear, hate. These are two methods of control. One thing I want to mention too, like William Casey once mentioned during a staff meeting, of course the former CIA director will know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false. And this is how they do it. It's to the point where, they used to have a certain percentage of real news stories. Whenever something gets a 24/7 coverage, it's a fabricated, again, fear-based, mind control type story, getting people's eye off the ball. There's so many fake news stories, left to right. While you're still focusing on one, they put another one out there in the headlines. Now let's just take a listen to this report. Supposedly, this alligator pulled in this boy at 9:20 p.m. and they found his body. It was intact, which makes no sense. It's alligators. They don't play with their food. They eat. This boy would be, unfortunately, if this was real, this 2-year-old would have been consumed. Take a listen here, and I'll continue.
He was attacked by an alligator outside the Grand Floridian Resort at Disney World in Florida. Has been found dead after hours-long search. That according to deputies. Lane went missing at about 9:20 p.m. Eastern Time.
9:20, and I covered this before in previous videos. They love the 9 and 2 or the 2 and 9. Because in numerology, the 0 means nothing. You get the 9, you add up the 9 and the 2, you get the 911. This is what it's all about. They love this number. Again, now let's take a listen a little bit more at this press conference and what is said.
The parents are Matt and Melissa Graves.
Notice the upside down pentagram star right here. Right in plain sight. People are focusing on the pentagram. It's a typical police badge. What do you see right here? These people are all in the know. All these are Freemasons at the very top. To be at the top, you must be a Freemason. Everybody underneath, controlled by Masons. Either you go along with the program, or you do not have a job.
From Elkhorn, Nebraska.
Elkhorn, Nebraska. Elkhorn. They love, when it comes to Satanists that run this world, they love the occultic name. That's why you have names like Elkhorn. These deities, these false deities, these horned animals, that's what they're all about.
The 2-year-old is Lane Graves.
And a play on names with Lane Graves, like gravely, or the grave, like death.
I will share with you that the child was found, his body was completely intact. And so at this time...
Very unlikely, again, an alligator would just pull in prey and not consume it. Intact, just very highly unlikely that an alligator would do that.
We will go through the formality of making a formal identification. There's no reason for us to believe that the body that was recovered is not that of Lane Graves.
Again, when it comes to all these fabricated news stories, you're going to get that number 33 one way or another. Take a listen to the name of the parents.
The parents are Matt and Melissa Graves.
Matt and Melissa for MM for 33. Just like Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn Manson, Marty McFly, Michael Myers, all these fictitious names with the MM for 33. You're talking about Orlando, Florida being Orange County, Orange is 33. And of course, Mickey and Minnie Mouse for 33 as well. Nothing more than a psyop, nothing more than a hoax. Again, it's all about trauma-based mind control. Once you understand these headline news stories, especially during these end times, this is what it's all about. Again, We'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false.